C'est horrible. Hein. Voilà. Hop, on continue.
Regarde,
Ok, donc on reprend où on en était hier, c'est-à-dire les ruines anciennes. Alors c'était là, sur la map du monde entier, c'était ici. Donc on TP.
tu vas tomber.
Ah putain. Oula, ça va aller.
Je peux le montrer au monde. Je suis désolée, hein, mais. Tristana, passion bouteille.
The ruins Lady Morange told us about. But I do not know how to get there. The path collapsed.
Some of the tunnels in the mine may lead to it. We should go there.
Not too far from the ruins Lady Morange advised us to visit.
Alors,
Essaye de jouer avec. Elle est folle.
les ruines qui sont juste là.
Oh, la bouteille. Oh, regarde, regarde, regarde. Elle fait suricate.
Elle essaye d'attraper la bouteille, cette folle.
Oh, qu'elle est belle cette bouteille. Oh, qu'elle est belle.
Ça fait 3 fois la taille de ses pattes, mais...
On peut voir 10 fois.
The entrance to Qualisana is here.
Pas bon.
The people of the village like
Alors... personne pour nous en parler là.
Your Excellency, such elegance. Have you ever been to Hickman? It's a very impressive city. And there are scholars around.
Ah, est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un qui peut m'en parler? On va essayer de se reposer jusqu'au matin, voir s'il y en a quelques-uns qui sortent. Ouais, quoique il y a peut-être lui. Ah voilà, elle, du coup.
What can you tell me about the route?
You aren't the first to ask. I've nothing to tell you. There must have been a path once upon a time. Some say that you have to pass. It's certainly possible, I would say. The iron ore. Do you need anything else?
Talk to me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. It takes little effort to unearth the minerals, seeing as how there aren't that many of us. But the time will come when folks...
Ok, passage vers le plateau depuis l'intérieur de la mine. Donc donjon. C'est cool ça.
Hello, you lot.
No.
It's just that we rarely get visitors.
What can you tell me about the
It's ancient work. The natives, even if it is strange work for islanders, it looks more like we're trying to restore it. But the tunnels are very old. You need to go slowly. We did explore a few of them, and we're anything else?
What can you tell me about?
Not a great deal. There were some officials, but when they saw they couldn't ease, there must have been a path that caved in. Anything else?
If I got this right, this...
Yes. For the time being, we've only been working up. Hopefully, more miners will come. Anything else?
I'll leave you to
Until we're meeting.
Alors, la carte. façon, on est censé monter donc. Rien par ici. Ah, voilà.
There has to be a way to open this gate. We should look around.
Tourist block. And as would be expected.
Il va m'en mettre. Et allez, du coup faut trouver la pièce pour la machine et on va la trouver dans la mine je suppose. Et là, va falloir la crafter peut-être la pièce. Elle est établie à côté donc peut-être que...
Hello.
No.
It's just that we...
Is there any way you know?
How do you think I'd if all the pieces are still? If not, it'll need... Let me see. This is the one. Take it. If a piece is missing...
Thank you very much.
And if you don't know how to craft... The pieces seem to be rather... Anything else?
I'll leave you to...
Until we meet.
Ah, je crois que je vais pas avoir de quoi le crafter en termes de compétences. Si. Ok. Pour ça il me faut d'abord le rouage endommagé. Je suppose qu'il va falloir aller fouiller là-dedans pour le trouver.
I can't do that.
Protect me in this battle!
L'intuition j'en ai 0. Là je peux pas grimper. Pas non plus. Pas l'air d'avoir de passage là. Bon, du coup je suppose qu'il va falloir que j'aille voir le marchand. C'est tout, on va aller le chercher. Il est où en plus?
Good grief. These are so unusual. Greetings, my lord. How may I...
On l'achète déjà neuf comme ça.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Et on repart. Hein.
Oh, moi, j'ai ici. Ah oui, sur ma chaise. Non, t'as bien raison,
You
t'es
did
pas
it.
ici.
The gate is open.
Ok. Bon, le match commence à être vraiment OP, les combats sont très faciles en vrai. On va essayer d'explorer un peu la hauteur quand même. Ah oui, c'était l'autre pièce là, du coup ça fait un raccourci. Enfin, un raccourci, je sais pas si ça raccourci vraiment, mais bon. Ok, et du coup nous voilà sur la sortie pour les ruines, donc ça sent le boss. Ça sent le gardien là-bas.
Finally, here we are. These are the ruins that Lady Lorene spoke to us about.
These buildings are similar to those of the Dakid and Nadai days. They must have been built by the legendary peoples of the sea.
Explore the area. Something may give away the identity of the architects.
Non merde, trop rapide. Voilà.
This journal confirms
D'accord,
what we
effectivement.
suspected. A continental nation had once attempted to colonize the island with the help of the Nords, and they were repulsed. From what I was able to decipher, few of them actually managed to escape. The major part of the journal has faded, and I'm not able to decipher the name of the author. Let's continue our search. We must discover which nation was here. This seal. I know the insignia, even if it has become more detailed in recent decades. It's hard to believe my eyes.
A seal?
Yes. This is the ancient coat of arms of Serene. It's a congregation seal. I think the information is pointing to something clear. No possible doubt remains. All the people from the sea who built the...
It's difficult to admit. I do not judge you guilty of the crimes of...
I know. This must be the reason they kept us in the dark. Constantine is going to be furious when he learns.
Mais il n'y a rien d'autre à explorer par ici. On va trouver le campement qui est juste là. Et on va TP sur l'autre quête avec les savants à retrouver.
The valley is vast. We should get to a vantage point if we want to find this expedition.
Là je pense que cette zone là on va bien la visiter grâce à la quête. Hein.
Over there. Tents. This must be the expedition's camp.
This is a rather conspicuous place to set up camp.
Signs of combat. They were attacked. By the look of the tents and the campfire, it dates back several days. It seems they were taken prisoner. I don't see any bodies. This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite. No weapon leaves this sort of marking. Perhaps they were wielding magic.
Yes. It is the art of the Donegada. One of the very clans was here.
Would you know which one?
One who fights against the invasion of the peoples from your island. I can be sure of nothing more.
Why would they attack scholars? They're not warriors.
They come here as conquerors. This is enough. But they were not killed. Warriors would have been.
This looks like the journal of a naturalist. There are sketches of flora and fauna. There is no doubt. We are definitely on the trail of the lost expedition. It seems that one of the team kept a distance from the others. Let's see what we can discover. A trail of blood. That cannot be good. Follow it. More blood. We're on the right path. Keep going. The corpse. The clothes from the looks of him, I would say he's... This isn't the woman whose journal we found.
This man traded his...
It was only a scholar.
Do you think my people see a difference when bridgemen steal our people from their beds? From who do you think all the clans hide their children?
I lean towards Siora's point of view. The practices of these scholars, so-called seekers of knowledge, are barbaric. Taleme would offer you protection and support.
In exchange for our souls. I think we would prefer to go to war.
I'll search the body. We might find something to help us understand.
C'est du coffre de voyage.
Here is the isolated camp mentioned in the journal. Everything is in order, but the inhabitants are no longer there. Its position would have allowed them to escape the attack.
The view over the valley is magnificent and makes it... difficult for an enemy to approach without being seen.
It is a journal. That of a woman from the expedition, a certain Afra. She speaks of their research and relates here that she felt watched. She feared an attack was brewing. I believe she was right. The writing stops mid-sentence.
These people of the bridge have either just hatched from eggs or are complete idiots. My people are at war. They do not spare an enemy under pretext that they are not wearing the clothing of soldiers.
We must follow the tracks of the attack. They will certainly lead us to our party of intrepid scientists.
This woman was right to fear the Donea ex-Regao. They must have followed this path coming from the swamp. This is where we should go if we want to find these lion scholars.
On va faire tout le tour pour ressortir. Il n'y a pas de raccourci. On passe par là.
Look, those are islanders. They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp.
Brinaisi!
We won't let you take us. We will not kneel down without a fight.
Wait. We have no desire to fight you. We only want to find the Lion Sages. They are not warriors, but their chief is ready to send an army of warriors to liberate them. If you help us bring them back, you will save your tribe from a costly battle in lives.
He speaks truly. Look, one of them is already eager to bring lion warriors back to us.
All we wanted was for them to tell us where our brothers are being kept.
What good is this if we must leave our camp behind? Very well. Stay away from the main entrance. Our guards will not welcome your arrival.
Pass around. There is a smaller entrance hidden there. The lions are kept in a home in ruins.
There must be a key somewhere to open the door, but I know not where it is kept.
I'm not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
We were sent to look for you.
Apologies, but allow me to express my doubts.
After this little swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
We were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He's worried about you. You haven't been reporting.
You should have said that straight away. I must admit, I was hoping for a rescue of a different nature. Do you have a name?
Desarde. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin, who wears an islander face. I've heard stories about you. And them?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, from the people that your own capture and torture.
I've never taken anyone. On the contrary, we had hoped to exchange our knowledge with your own.
Bishop Petrus, if our young friend hadn't insisted on coming here, I would have gladly let you rot in this marsh.
Behold the charity of the enlightened, huh? This is a rather odd group. I am Afra, a scholar from the Bridge Alliance. It is rather rare to find me rolling in the marshes. I study the fauna and flora of this isle. I should imagine you have many questions.
You saw the site where
We were taken by surprise. I had an uneasy feeling and kept. Most of my companions are incapable of. One of them tried to flee. We decided to give ourselves.
What has happened since the...
We were taken prisoner. I was able to escape while the others... I wanted to join the Bridge Alliance, so I doubled back to keep... I have been hoping to find a way to...
Have you made progress in your...
The region is rife in unknown. The local shamans know all these. If only we had been able...
Could you lead us to the village?
Certainly, and I fully intend to pop...
Ok, bon, on va la suivre du coup.
This is where the natives took your colleagues?
Yes, it is here.
There's so many of them.
I have spied on the camp and discovered they are being kept in the old... I would rather avoid unwarranted deaths. We should wait until nightfall and look around the camp to find a more discreet way to get inside.
Bon là il commence à faire nuit donc c'est bon. Ça aurait été bien de pouvoir rentrer par un peu n'importe où comme ça, mais bon. Apparemment c'est pas jouable, alors...
I fled as they were about to lock my companions inside a cell. We're going to need a key.
Please, Honor Manawi. Let's try to avoid the fight.
On va faire ce qu'on peut, hein.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Locked.
Afra, come quickly. Thank you for your help.
Do not thank me yet.
Allez.
now, we must find a way to get out of this valley without putting my companions in danger.
Par là où on est passé, hein. Ah, ils m'attendent.
Mercy, you have...
If you spare them, they...
No, you have our word.
How can we trust you?
They are savages.
We only sought to learn when...
Spared their lives.
Very well. Leave.
Thank you, Honor Manawi.
Voilà.
We're no longer in danger.
I must admit, the reasons your research to find a remedy against them...
You speak like a true man of... Then you'll be thrilled. Your heroic efforts to save us from those savages...
Is that right? In that case...
Very well.
Et en plus TP directement avec Mati, c'est pas beau ça.
Sir de Sade, I thank you sincerely.
Please, sir. It was you who convinced...
Research that has...
Truly? This is...
Not exactly. The natives called her Tiena Hack Cadactus and treat... I heard them talk about a remedy. How's that? Leamat radidnais yachtem? Huh. Well, I grasp the base. Surprising. But the Tiena Hack is very powerful and very wise. It is possible that she did craft such a remedy.
Un peu des points de compétence en plus. Naturel, la chef des Donaya. Ok, mais elle est où cette chef? Ok. C'est pas dans la même région en plus, ça va nous fait encore voyager ça. Juste un peu plus bas dans la rue, c'est pas la galère. Alors. Ils sont déjà dans le camp.
Do it. What are
Your men.
Parley.
Leave this to me. I know you, Renaigse. And to do that,
We seek a cure. That is why I liberated this. I am fully committed to finding this cure, even if violence must be employed.
Well, don't hold back for...
May the enlightened protect you in this battle!
Enough! You are defeated. But I'm not here to take your lives. Where is the Mistress of Wisdom? I will keep the secret for myself. Neither the Bridge Alliance nor anyone else will learn it from me.
I hope you speak with truth. You will find that the Ernahach Kadachtas in the village of Vigshardir, to the northeast of this camp. Now leave us. And do not betray your word.
Bah allez, c'est parti par là-bas du coup. Je m'attendais pas à ce que ça prenne un délire aussi violent direct juste parce qu'on t'a croisé des gars, enfin sinon t'es obligé de jouer full fufu, c'est chiant. Mais bon, tant pis. Bah allez, hein, c'est parti. Ça fait une zone assez grande en plus là. Alors...
Good day.
What are you doing? The Renaigse.
I seek an audience with the Mistress of Wisdom that...
The Tiarna is in her home. She goes, and if I knew where she was, it'd go away. Leave me alone.
You spoke about a great hunt.
A sacred ceremony, of course.
Well,
You Renaigse are very... If you do not honor the land with the great cheer, one of our own, he becomes the White Andrik during an... If he escapes them, the game will be abundant. And the gate is a very...
please now, I wish her...
You speak well and say pretty things.
Then, in...
There is...
Very well.
That would be good.
Donc, les deux quêtes à choper.
Bortir to Madra.
Good day.
I have no idea what you
I
want.
do not seek to harm...
I don't know where she is. Voglendijk might know, but you are in one of the most sacred villages, and we are busy.
Maybe
Help us? During the Great Hunt, we placed during the last hunt, there was a great...
would you like...
That would be good. If...
Ok.
Good day.
Here, Tirtamod, what are you doing?
Do you know where I might find...
Tirna.
Do you know where she might be found?
I am sorry, but I will not. Your kind has many who bend it. You need to prove to us that.
Sure. Tell me what I could do.
You could help me find the secret. It is a secret stone that my miss. I had it with me when I was going. Of course, the animals let me alone. I would gladly go and look for it, but what with the preparation?
I see. I'm going to look...
Thank you, Renate.
Could you help us remember where you lost...
On the edge. That is where I dropped it.
Thank you. I must leave.
Ok, bah allez, marche arrière et toutes les petites quêtes. Hein.
Hello.
Esqueto,
What has happened to you?
my eyes have clouded.
By...
No one knows. But I can no longer gather the... But I...
Very well. If you are certain that they are somewhere...
But how am I to guide you?
Describe them to me.
One is a blue flower, the other a green mushroom.
Very well. Don't...
Ok, alors les carillons déjà.
Let's take a look at these chimes. Its base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
The shadow-faced warrior might be able to help. I saw him repair his armor the other night.
These chimes are once again in working order.
Ok, ça c'est fait. Après avec le niveau 1 d'artisanat, si je peux tous les réparer, je vais pas me faire chier à retourner voir le gars à chaque fois. Fois par ici. Ok. On va essayer de suivre le chemin là.
Seeing where it's been hung, it isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind. Now with the chimes in the proper place, they should sound like they're supposed to sound. The base of this bell is damaged. That's why it no longer makes a sound. I need to build a new one. These chimes are once again in working order. These chimes here are simply tangled. I need to untangle them without breaking them. There!
No.
Everything is in order. It will chime whenever wind blows upon the branches.
C'était ça, c'était 0 sur 2 à faire, ça. Ouais, c'est ça. Attends, il reste encore un symbole à trouver là. Ah, c'est ça, oui. Écoute, ça me permet de remonter les traces là. Ouais, c'est bon. Demain, on en profite. On va traverser ici.
I'm back, Padir.
Yeah.
I found the herbs that...
Thank you.
I will tell them.
Thank you again. I do not...
Goodbye, Padir.
Bon, comme ça c'est fait aussi celle-là.
You are here.
I found Padir.
Whatever made him take...
That poor Padir. It seems like it would be the right time for him to...
You are completely right.
I thank you, Renaix. You are welcome here. And I...
Well now...
Yes.
You are very surprised. I now believe your words. You need to find her.
Nice.
Ongos.
What do you want?
I found your seal.
My heart thanks. The Tirna Hachkadaktas went into
and where could I...
to the west of the village, into the heart of the... Be wary.
I must leave.
Ok. Tu vois, c'est encore plus derrière la baraque au fond. Ok. Peut-être qu'en tournant par l'autre côté.
Do it. You cannot enter here.
Very well.
On était par là plutôt.
You are not welcome here, Renaix.
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Desarde. I am a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin. What is a legate? And what could he want from me?
I am an emissary, a representative of my nation. I've come to speak to you about a cure.
Of what cure do you speak? You do not show signs of sickness.
I'm not. But on our continent, many people are dying from a terrible plague.
Pour la personne qui nous
We've named the
rejoint.
sickness to Malachor, and none of our doctors have been able to heal anyone taken ill. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything. You would be...
My son, it is clear this woman has no intention of help. Allow me to cast doubt on its
You come here all the way into my haven to death.
I apologize, that is not the purpose of our...
Tierna Hach Kadachtas. But their intentions are peaceful.
And what is the Donegad of our people doing with these invaders?
Understanding, Tierna.
You truly think there is anything the Renaix could teach? They come here to raid our land.
This miraculous cure that we've heard talk...
You are either completely crazy...
But
Enough. I have lied to not know what you truly want from me.
Oh la vache. Ok, donc ça va être par là-bas. Ça sent le boss là-haut bizarrement.
These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them. There is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. She passed through here, there's no doubt. This stone Steely has... If you have an idea...
These roots, you are correct to believe. In general, you place a seed.
How to know?
The easiest way is to ask someone. There is a good chance that the Voglendike has already taken it with his mistress and could help.
Thank you, Sion.
Ah, c'est bien, il nous ramène au village direct.
Were you?
Yes.
Yes, many strays she must have decided.
I'm once again in need of your...
You had the... If she chose to follow this, why would I share?
I promise that I mean her no harm. Her help is true.
Tell me more.
My people have fallen prey to us. If we do not quickly... But the Tiana Hakada, she will know of a...
Your quest seems...
Yes, ça a marché.
You must feed the offering ward.
Do I need to place it?
Yes, you must. I cannot tell you from which plant it is. I will let you enter this. Do not be so
ok, bon, bah, visiter tranquille.
This passage leads to a...
And what?
Have stories of the...
Yes.
Then you know of what...
I must leave.
On en a même buté déjà 3 ou 4 je crois, donc bon.
This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season, they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it's lost its seeds. All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this. All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegaga use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their meaning. It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage? A seed?
No. I would have told you.
I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage.
Des fleurs rouges comme ça. On va essayer de trouver ça du coup.
All these flowers. Perhaps this is where the Tiernahar Kadactus finds the seeds that we're looking for.
Perhaps, but this flower is usually...
These flowers are similar to, and they bear.
Those are the offering seeds we...
This island, if only its usage did not entail all of these superstitious...
We have what we need.
On va en prendre quelques-unes de plus juste au cas où. C'est par là, ouais. C'est par ici.
And there.
Ok, est-ce que c'est un donjon ou juste... Ça a l'air juste une petite zone en soi, à mon avis, il y a juste y avoir le boss.
This place must be some type of shrine dedicated to the demonic creatures of this island. If the Ordo Luminous could see this.
Be respectful. We are in a sacred passage, which is for initiation and meditation.
We did not come to defile this place, and we do well to hurry. The Tiernahar Kadactus has quite the head start.
Ouais, par contre faudra voir pour remplacer Petrus parce qu'il a des remarques un peu chiantes à force. Il paraissait pas si méchant mais un peu lourd des fois, tout le parler de démons et tout. Alors qu'encore hier ça prouvait par A plus B que son prophète il kiffait les trucs des natifs.
There's a chasm here. The Tiernahar Kadactus is agile. She must have jumped over it.
I'm sure we can jump over it too.
Ok, hop. coup, on va sûrement arriver en haut de l'espèce de montagne.
I hope she didn't hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place. There must be another here. We should be careful.
De toute manière, par suivre le chemin et tomber jusqu'au Nadag et la Tierna, à mon avis, ça va être très linéaire là. Pardon. Ouf. Ouf. La vache, il fait très mal lui par contre. Oh la vache. Bon. On va voir si on peut pas les équiper de meilleur stuff un petit peu pour aider. Meilleur stuff. Meilleur stuff. Par contre, on va pouvoir changer les compagnons, ouais. Alors. On va se reposer à la limite. Ça les fera peut-être disparaître, non, même pas. Bon. Du coup, dans l'équipe, j'ai Kurt. Et sur... Ouais, c'est à peu près tout ce que je peux faire là. Ok. Faire une petite save, ça fait pas de mal. On va le retenter. Ouf. Et pourquoi il y a encore Petrus, j'avais remplacé. Oh, ça fait chier ça. Bon. Ouf. 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 Ouh la vache. Nice. Anneau de fureur divine, encore mieux. C'est parti en couille cette histoire par contre.
We didn't want this fight.
Ah bah l'autre là-bas.
Why? Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that...
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how... Our scientists think that... Thank you for...
Do you think I'm going to allow...
I don't... Apologies, Excellency.
Bah l'autre. Il y a cru lui. Je te défonce mon pote.
I surrender. How dare you ask for mercy after attempting... You deserve nothing less than death. I will not go...
Je te posais pas la question mon pote. C'est tu meurs et puis c'est marre. Hein. Il est fou lui. On va commenter l'explosion là, hein, du coup. On augmente les stats ici. Hein, là. Et elle, on la ramène chez elle. Salut, ça va bien Mathias?
She is unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village.
Ça va bien?
She needs to be tended to. We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us.
He does not mean to harm you. Please, let me... What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do
Ça a quand même fait de la répute en plus, c'est
sickness
cool.
that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try. We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon mil frictimen protects us all.
Enon mil frictimen?
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound, as they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite, but the crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malikor is their vengeance.
D'accord.
This is strange. The two tracks that we followed have led us to the same name.
Donc ouais, c'est sûrement une malédiction du coup le Malikor qu'ils ont chopé sur le continent quoi.
Precisely. He could have created this sickness out of vengeance.
Ah c'est nice ça. Ça a été vite. J'espère que ça rend bien du coup. C'est vrai que j'avais pas le casque. Je ferai mieux demain avec celui-là de toute manière. Je le ramènerai. Et ça me fera un live découverte en plus du coup sur Splatoon. Et du coup les deux quêtes me mènent maintenant à Constantin. Ok. Et il y a une sphère de voyage juste là. Si c'est pas parfait la vie. Hop. Ici. Demeure de Sardis, c'est parti. Ouais, après le live de ce soir, bah, je vais rajouter du coup le live de ce soir. Le live d'hier soir que j'avais pas encore mis et la soirée de samedi soir, Sexy Brutal. Samedi là qui arrive, il y a la soirée contraste. Ça va être sympa ça aussi. Et une fois qu'on aura fini GreedFall, j'en enchaîne sur Shyness. Ça refera du contenu tout ça. Puis avoir petit à petit, j'essaierai aussi de caler un petit live multi dans tout ça, peut-être entre GreedFall et Shyness, je sais pas trop encore. Donc après, et puis tous les jeudis, du coup, il y aura un live au magasin en plus, donc on va alimenter la page Facebook et YouTube, c'est cool ça.
Cousin!
Oh, you don't look well.
Nothing. Nothing terribly bad.
Seems to me that this illness has been lingering.
No one is poisoning me. Now then.
Allow me to present Afra. She is an eminent naturalist who studies local...
Your Excellency.
You were part of Governor Buren's lost...
Yes, and our research would have...
I can only imagine. I implore you, my...
Alors, la découverte des runes.
Lady Morange, and we explored the... All our findings point to one conclusion.
The congregation. Once again, he must have deemed me
Constantine.
We need to learn more. I want to understand. I need to know everything my father...
This question also concerns you.
You look... Since we cannot bombard my father with questions...
The congregation, even in the past, could not have...
You're thinking of us.
You are perhaps simply not...
Go and find her, cousin.
Very well.
Anything else?
Ok.
I wanted to inform you of our progress made in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led... However, they call him En-on-Mil Frictaman, the god of many faces.
How can you be sure that it's...
I saw it with my... It is possible that the...
You are referring the entire continent is paying today.
But if it were true...
Princess, could you...
All the Donegada know him. He is the strength, the spirit. You were looking for a demon or a... But yes, he is... But it is not simple to meet him. You need to earn the trust of Glendan, the elder. He lives in the village of Dorchad Genadu. It is in the heart.
Thank you for your help, Princess. And thank you, dear cousin.
On va lui parler, c'est vrai qu'il avait l'air pas bien le gars. Ouais, il a rien de plus à dire là-dessus.
I'm going to leave now. Look out for yourself.
Du coup, ça nous relance quoi en quête? Plus ici, mais là voilà. Glendan, le chef du conseil, parlait des runes à l'amiral. Et ben on va aller voir l'amiral tout de suite. Normalement elle est en ville en plus, ça simplifiera les choses. Avant de partir à l'aventure. En direction le port. Oula. Ouais, niveau 3 effectivement. Ouais, va passer par là-bas. Ok, elle tourne là-haut.
I've explored many ruins on this. In one of them we found a journal. This document, as are the buildings. These discoveries raise a good many...
I understand. All the same, we are in a difficult situation. I could eventually overlook these in Commander Fernando, who holds the port of... But your friend here could without...
I believe I see what they have. A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not. It is possible they have decided to talk. We will need to speak with those on Teleme lands.
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider. Anything else?
Ok, bon on va aller faire ça, ouais. Il va falloir arranger l'équipe au passage, mais... Direct vers la demeure de Sardé, ça va faire gagner du temps aussi. Et Kurt, il est... Alors, en vrai, elle, sa quête à elle, j'en ai juste rien à foutre. Hop. Je la trouve très antipathique vu comment elle a réagi dès le départ. On verra si à un moment ça me motive de la faire sa quête, sinon tant pis pour elle. Hein. Interroger le commandant Fernando. Alors... Par ici. Sur les 3 villes à force, c'est un peu chiant de s'y repérer. Elles changent du tout au tout quand même. Voilà.
Hello, sir. You offered...
Indeed.
Pleasure. You may call me for...
Your admiral informed me that you've been having
problems, huh? One of those high and mighty long... Then 2 of my men up and... I wanted to ask for help from the mother... The games of politics are not my forte. And in... More questions?
Ouais, non, mais on va s'occuper de ça.
Guilds always are. But that does not make them heretics or poisonous. No, these priests are exaggerating.
We should talk to some other sailors at the port. If some of their comrades have also disappeared, they may be able to give us some information.
On va aller encore fumer Domitius, c'est pas la première fois qu'on lui casse la gueule. Ça va recommencer, hein. Tant qu'il comprendra pas l'inquisiteur de mes deux. On continuera à le fumer. Allez.
What do you want?
Sir Desard.
Ah, I am Bishop Domitius.
I believe you have a few problems.
We have problems with all matter. They are very secretive. And the sorcery they employ to guide their and to top it all off. And this is...
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with the only logical reason? I am certain that we will find...
D'accord.
Anything else?
On va faire demi-tour pour enquêter là-dessus alors qu'on se doute bien que c'est faux. Est-ce qu'il y a plusieurs choix? Ouais, on va enquêter directement sur les notes disparues. Pas besoin d'écouter les conneries de l'autre. Par là. Ah non, non, mais on se barre, on se barre, on se barre. Je peux pas, vraiment. On se casse de là tout de suite par contre. Pas du tout comme ça que je voulais que ça tourne cette histoire. Aïe aïe. Ah, Mathis aussi il a partagé la vidéo, c'est cool ça. C'est gentil de sa part. Hein.
Good day,
I met the representative of the order.
That hardly surprises me.
That bishop is not made of milk and he suspects you.
Responsible?
Through your magic.
I have nothing more to say. More question?
Thanks. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the North's secrets. But the documents at the Harbour Master's office may teach us something new. If we can stay discreet. Good day. I'm looking...
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. You should ask the Mage Inquisitor. They must have certainly seen something special.
What do these mage...
They wear...
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the island. Especially considering what we've learned from Domitius. They must be doing everything in their power to discover the North's secrets. Good day. Do you know anything about...
Why? Was it 3 or 4 days ago? He was telling these... He went outside for a minute. Well, he never came. No. Something...
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that is where we should go. If we find Inquisitors there,
okay.
They'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
On va les choper directement à la taverne. C'est toujours là qu'il y a les bastons les plus sympas. On va essayer de rattraper là à droite au bout de la rue.
We're approaching the tavern.
If we're discreet, we should be able to eavesdrop on a conversation.
You again. Why am
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and other 2 Nauts were captured.
You almost...
One of my companions is an eminent member of the church.
An eminent member? You truly do not...
Ils ont toujours pas compris, ça fait 25 fois qu'on les défonce et ils reviennent quand même encore quoi.
Aloysius fled as soon as he could. He's not exactly courageous. Let's search these men. They may have some interesting documents.
Ah, il en manque un là. Ah, il est là-bas. Augmenter notre rémunération, on garde les notes depuis longtemps. Ok.
Keeping the notes in the presence of the coin. Entering this place will not be an easy feat.
Ah voilà. Libérer les notes captifs. Il y a une entrée à la caverne par ici. Rien ici.
Halt! You have no authority. Do not forget that there is only one song that can make us change our minds, Greenblood.
Played with golden notes.
You said it. Us.
And if I gave you this?
In that case, I could.
Ouais, c'est pas cher payé pour éviter non plus un autre massacre. Alors c'est pas celle-là de porte. Ouais, plutôt ici.
Thank you.
Those inquisitors, they wanted us to admit to all I was of the firm belief. But you must make haste.
They spoke of a great purify. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Thank you again for free.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification before they can execute their plan. And we should probably find out more about this secret first. If we do not discover anything reprehensible, we will have an easier time convincing the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
Ok, donc on a plusieurs choix, il faut enquêter, il faut finir d'enquêter sur les secrets. Ça nous permettra de les innocenter plus facilement. Alors... Par là, il n'y a pas... Non, je suis sorti vraiment... Par le mauvais côté, oui, il y a peut-être un truc. Pas là... Peut-être par là-bas. Ok, attends, si de là je me repère un petit peu plus déjà. Ouais, c'est là. Un petit peu bégayé. Ok, c'est parti. Bon, apparemment on va devoir s'infiltrer quand même. Je voulais éviter de me battre avec les nôtres même.
This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way we'll know.
Alors, on va s'équiper avec des fringues notes tout de suite pour tenter le camouflage. Qu'est-ce qu'on a comme fringue note? Voilà, ça fera très bien l'affaire. Ça nous évitera le même bordel qu'ici. Ah, tu veux pas sortir par là? Bah écoute. Bah. D'accord, c'est chelou, mais... Par là au pire, écoute. Hop là, allez, c'est parti. Il faudrait que je recrafte d'ailleurs des potions de santé et de magie au cas où je retombe sur des boss après aussi. Faut que le hangar soit de l'autre côté des clés aussi, sinon c'est pas drôle. bah attends, c'est un établi ça, je suis pas fou. Ah oui, j'ai chopé ça aussi. Ouais, c'est juste une autre version, c'est pas non plus dingue. Ouais.
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars. Nothing magic nor impure therein. They're nothing but measuring instruments. And that? It looks like a thermometer. And this other machine, does it really predict the weather? These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. Oh. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched onto its side.
Tout plein de trucs en bas.
These instruments are incredible. I've certainly seen that for as long as they work in a real, and I've definitely found nothing related. This Domitius has let. Now our priority is to discover what this great purification is.
Ok. Oula oula. Si je rééquipe très vite. Ça, je perds de la relation avec les nôtres juste en étant comme ça, c'est chiant. Hop, on sort d'ici et on se rhabille normalement. Et maintenant trouver leur truc de grande purification assez taré de l'église. On doit bien y aller voir la maison de Domitius ou Aloysius dans un coin. On va passer par là. Je leur referai une, moi, tiens, une grande purification.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently. Only she can put an end to this madness. I would like to have an audience with the mother.
What is this about, Dimitri?
Well, I don't rightly know.
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought... According to him, they practice a religion. They would also be implicated there.
That is an extremely...
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof other than the Naut's tradition of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile... The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts. They were tortured with the singular... If I had not intervened...
Is this true?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpret.
These Nauts are now united with their captain, and I am certain... Following up on the accusations of Bishop Domitius, I went to take a look at their store. There were neither idols nor objects of any ritual, nor even anything magical. And absolutely nothing that could be attributed to the origin of the Malachor. I found nothing but measuring instruments and diverse navigational machines. I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack, a great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naut building and make prisoner...
Domitius, how could you?
The Nauts are not believers.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? I want them arrested. Him and every member... I thank you for bringing this business. Without you, carry my best wishes to your cousin.
I will tell him.
Bon bah comme ça, c'est fait. Et l'amiral par contre elle est à la Nouvelle Sérène. Ok. Eh ben allez, go demeure de Sardais et TP Nouvelle Sérène. On passe par là et à droite direct. Voilà. Ça avance bien tout ça, on avance bien dans les quêtes du jeu. Hein. Ça m'étonnerait pas qu'on arrive bientôt à la fin en plus en soi en vrai. Peut-être pas pour ce soir non plus, on va pas abuser mais... Je pense vraiment qu'on commence à se rapprocher un petit peu du final du jeu.
I've settled the problem in San Mateus. The misguided brothers planned to... The Order thought you to be heretics because of...
The secrets. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. We transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed their actions. Provoked a revolt. The magic of the natives of Tirfredi was awoken. Only a handful of lords, and the losses were enormous. They continued to make the occasional expedition.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander? But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. In the end, the congregation, I am sorry. Anything else?
I need to be going. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies.
Ça paraissait logique qu'on soit descendant d'un insulaire, mais quand même quoi.
I must go and see him.
I understand you may be sad because you were like me. You may be sad about who we are. We are proud capitals. And I am glad to know that you are one of us.
Ça on va en parler directement à Constantin, ça peut être sympa comme dialogue.
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see. I've summoned one of these crows. He has been
en train de devenir
examining
fou,
me
lui.
for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge, but I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me, Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I'm dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Cousin, I don't.
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service, as our investigation was leading us to imagine that the Norts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought Arbor the Enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were few colonists survived.
Bah, c'est un RPG vraiment pensé à tout ce qui est en mode RPG Obsidian, etc. Donc il y a beaucoup de dialogues, mais l'histoire et l'univers sont vraiment très riches. Et en vrai, c'est un gros plaisir parce que donc, justement, il y a plusieurs décennies sont déjà venus sur l'île. Il y a le jour où les natifs ont reçu la magie. Il y a toute leur relation à la nature, à leur déité. C'est super bien foutu, vraiment, c'est super bien écrit.
My mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But that means you are not
your dear cousin? No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day. Kurt, what is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell...
Silence.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce délire?
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness.
How?
What the fuck?
You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely. But never a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors. But I want to... What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No. We must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands.
C'est stylé ça comme petit retournement
I will
par
find
contre.
the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where to find your conspirators?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off their heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now. We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar.
Il y a une quête.
Stay behind us, Constantine.
Une quête de plus pour Petrus. Dès qu'on sera fini de ça, on lancera la quête de Petrus aussi, je pense.
Including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirage.
We must hurry before the guard can act.
Par contre, il y en a encore les tâches de conseiller. Pas par là. Par ici peut-être.
Lord Dickossy, the coin guard tried to assassinate my cousin and...
So, they have finally done... It was only a question of time.
We should have paid more. Follow me.
I'm coming.
On la récupère et on se dépêche. Pas très pratique par contre. Et escalier pour descendre, c'est là, ok. Par contre, est-ce qu'on aura encore accès aux villes du coup après? Il n'y a plus que des personnes à l'étage du dessous, ok c'est bon. Merde. Par ici.
Lord Minister! The coin guard wants to take control of...
The guard is everywhere.
We will do every... Come now.
I'll follow you.
Ouf. D'accord, oui, ça commence à être vraiment fort quoi. Je peux one-shot un groupe de 4 ennemis, c'est assez pété. J'aime bien le concept par contre. Par là. Ici.
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place. Constantine?
Do I even have a choice?
Like someone ill, Constantine.
You have such a way with words.
Let's go then.
And cousin?
You are safe here.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency.
Ok, il faut aller chercher l'ancienne conseillère du coup. De toute manière, j'utilise plus les épées maintenant, j'ai assez de réserve en mana à chaque fois. Donc on va aller sauver Madame de Morange. À mon avis, ça va être le bordel dans la ville. Oh bah sa maison elle est juste là, on va faire ça d'abord.
Lady Morange.
But what is going on?
The coin guard has decided to take control of the island.
Donc ils veulent renverser, ouais.
You are in danger.
Don't worry about me. I go.
Allez, maintenant on va prévenir les autres gouverneurs. Vraiment très très fort, je les carbure à une vitesse, c'est affolant. Qu'est-ce qui t'arrive toi? Ok, du coup. Gouverneur là-bas à prévenir à 30 mètres.
Make preparations to leave. You must tell the mother her life.
Very well, Your Excellency.
On va prévenir l'autre maintenant. Alors. Je pense qu'on fera un tour dans les équipements après parce que je crois que j'ai ramassé des trucs qui me mettent un peu de bonus. À condition que je puisse les porter, mais ça profitera toujours à d'autres au pire.
Messenger, be ready to leave. You must warn the... What are you talking about? Who said that?
I don't really know.
And so you are prepared to betray your prince and country. Don't you understand? Do you know the punishment?
Voilà, il est parti.
We could try to go through the tavern's kitchen.
That's one way to do it. Or we could use the scaffolding to access the upper floor directly. But it's visible from the dormitories. And I know that the young recruits were ordered to stay there.
They will not suspect us if we're wearing guard uniforms. Do you know where the 3 lieutenants you told us about are located?
Ludger is an instructor. He'll be in the right wing of the barracks. As for the other 2, they'll be at the tavern. Olga and Werner are in charge of the guards' secondary.
What are you doing here?
It seems that you're It is understandable. You are under arrest.
But I recognize you. Kurt. You are
Comment il s'est vendu.
But forced to betray someone, I decided it would be the less likable of the lot.
Traitor. Soldiers.
To my help.
Ok, du coup. Les autres, ils sont en bas. La salle d'entraînement. C'est ça, non? Je pense qu'on passe par l'arrière du bâtiment ou un autre truc, ouais.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. I know my orders are...
What if I paid you
Very well, you can...
Allez, on paye le supplément. Et on va casser du soldat.
I regret, my lord.
I'm not here to tempt.
That's right. What do you want
From you? Nothing.
Is that right? Now...
You know very well.
Oh, and you think...
Whether they move...
I must admit...
Weapons! Close to it.
Oh la vache. La puissance du truc, le perso commence à être vraiment pété quoi.
I thought I heard some ruckus out here. Soldiers!
Stop!
What did you want with Lieutenant Olga?
To arrest her. She's made some unfortunate decisions. You're not obliged to do the same.
Very well. We are dropping our weapons, soldiers.
Oh la vache, comment il tourne leur dos
doesn't
dessus.
deserve our sacrifice.
Ok, c'est fait. Le bureau du commandeur maintenant. Cette fois on passe par l'entrée là-bas je suppose. Ouais.
Too late.
Do you know where Torsten could have gone?
No. But we'll certainly find some information about it in these...
La sortie de la caserne pour vous accompagner jusqu'au port. Ou un navire neutre les attend. Ok.
Let's go.
J'espère en le choper.
It's blocked.
Faut qu'on arrive au navire des notes avant.
The guard, we're moving out. Break camp. We are no longer welcome here. And so, these snake oil merchants defy us by sending their watchdog. Let's show them what guards are made of.
D'accord, mon chou. Ouh, ce high kick. Bah c'était sympa comme petite mission ça, franchement, c'est cool. Le coup d'état et tout. Ouh la vache, il a morflé par contre à cause du Malicorne.
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me?
Constantine, how are you feeling?
Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring?
Yes. I thought you'd like to know that the Coin Guard's attempt to take control of the island has failed.
This is excellent news. The kind I've not had in a great while. Thank you, Kurt. Were it not for your loyalty, we were lost. As for you, my dear cousin, you know what I owe you. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
Yes. And if your highness would permit, I would like to relay our most sincere gratitude from all of Thélème. Thanks to your message, the Mother Cardinal was able to thwart the commander's plans. By the grace of the Illuminated, the city is saved, and the traitors punished as they should be.
I was told that you were able to catch the commander and his underlings before they were able to flee.
Barely, but yes. They're going to have to pay for their crimes.
I cannot remember if the traitors are hung before being quartered, or if it is the contrary. Enough talk of ruffians. They failed, and for that I again thank Kurt.
If your highness is looking for a means to translate his gratitude, gold is a present that is always appreciated.
I imagine that you shall name a new commander.
Yes. I will discuss the matter with loyalist officers, but I think I know who will be elected.
I hope it is someone whom we can trust. We do need soldiers, but loyal soldiers above all.
We are well aware that the Guard's reputation has been tarnished. We will not make the same mistake twice. Sieglinde is solid and loyal. I have fought beside her.
You have my complete trust, Kurt. You have amply earned it. Before you leave.
Ok, c'est nice ça.
All right, I'm listening.
I'm always suffering, cousin. I'm in such terrible pain and we're yet to discover a cure. Don't blame yourself. I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
If I may, your highness, we have the best physicians in the world. It shouldn't stop Father Petrus from praying for a miracle. It can't do any harm.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem, Thélème are prey for the Malachor, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
The sailor's right. The holy men and the sages had their chance on the continent, and we all know how that went. If this healer is as skilled as our pretty little sapling here says, then we need to see him right away.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose my mind.
I'll follow the leads and find a way. I won't let you down. Hold on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Ok. Pétrus. Paris dangereux. Donc on va aller voir la guérisseuse, ça c'est clair. Et le chef du conseil au milieu du continent. On va commencer la quête de Pétrus, tiens. Oh, quoique c'est vrai qu'il me faisait chier aussi Pétrus dernièrement. Ah oui, en plus c'était pour les trucs de la mer cardinale et tout, c'est même pas en rapport avec les natifs, tout ça. Non. 3 de constitution, ça demande quand même. Ok, bon, hop là. Du coup, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? Ce Pétrus, du coup, ça me saoule à l'avance parce que je voulais pas faire sa quête particulièrement. On va aller trouver le guérisseur. Et c'est pas du tout la bonne porte. On va commencer à lancer la quête du guérisseur, on verra ce que ça donne le temps qu'on y arrive, tout ça. Si je regarde, normalement j'avais lancé des camps dans chaque région, donc Steyerfalak c'est pas fait, Maineifalak c'est pas fait, Dorgrad non plus, c'est noir, Anemeid. J'ai fait, il me reste... j'ai pas fait toutes les régions, mais en gros il me reste 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 régions à faire et pas des très grandes apparemment. On va voir ce que ça donne. Par contre, ouais, c'est là. On va aller voir la guérisseuse tout de suite. Petite cinématique.
Get out! Who do you think you are to defoil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desardet. I have come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual. But my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladned? Are you not a Denegad as well?
It is true. But my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
Then, how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness, the Malachor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness. And I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But Tiern, with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these Moin Shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away from us. And of course, the village folk would not be persuaded. But the Moin Shakers remained.
And it was also at that time the Tenlands started to attack. It is not their way to...
There are many wounded.
I can try and talk sense as for the attacks of the creatures.
Our master hunter.
Very well.
Do not worry.
Ok, donc les missionnaires qui foutent la merde et les créatures aussi. Le chasseur est là.
Good day. The Denegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the animal attack.
The Tenlands have been, and the beasts have always lived here. Of late, they attack. It may be that the Tenlands...
What can you tell me about the...
They are normally very during the attacks.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here.
Were there many victims?
Many wounded. But the attacks happen. I tried to chase, and now our...
Can you tell me who?
A young fish.
I will go and see them.
Ok.
I believe I can help.
You must destroy them. I would. I did not. You must. We see the night.
I thank you for you. Isn't it what?
Ok.
What do you know?
They speak all that they want to make their work. They follow them to.
Have you tried to find?
D'accord, ouais, c'est avec le fameux Eden tout ça. Je skippe un peu, ça commence à faire long en dialogue, mais je lis en mode sous-titre. Ok.
Perhaps they might know where the Tenlands have built their nests.
Donc il y a les gens qui ont été ramenés à Eden, il y a les disparus attaqués par les Tenlands et les nids de Tenlands à détruire en gros.
Good day. My name is Desan.
Yes, my little brother.
Your Denegad asked me to help you.
This is true.
I must be.
Merde, putain.
Well,
not. Can you describe?
He is young. He is such a nice boy.
Can you tell me more precisely?
It was 2 days past.
And you...
No.
Did your brother have it?
No, he didn't. Perhaps the missionaries.
It's still a...
He has been dreamed, but he told me that he...
What do you think?
He could have come, but he got it.
You think the mission...
I don't know.
I will go and see. I must be leaving.
Ok, famille des disparus du coup. Ah putain, les obstacles à la con des fois dans ces villages. Alors, hop.
Good day.
I hope he is right.
It is for that Your sister.
She is a very beautiful...
Is she very...
Oh yes, she...
How long has she been...
2 nights have gone by, but she never...
Do you know, is she...
Certainly.
Is there any...
No.
Why do you say...
She is beautiful, and
What do you think...
She might have been attacked.
You think it might...
I hope. They were pestering her the other...
But you think that they might have captured her when she... I must leave now.
Ok. Faut passer par là-bas de toute manière, ok. On va attaquer cette quête là du coup. Un petit peu, voir ce qu'on a le temps de faire. Ok, il est déjà... Ah oui, il est déjà cette heure là, d'accord. On va s'arrêter là pour ce soir, du coup, je pense. Hop, je fais une petite sauvegarde là. On va s'arrêter là pour ce soir, et donc, bah, du coup, on reprend demain à 21 h pour continuer cette quête-là. Pour essayer de retrouver les deux jeunes disparus, et voir si on détruit les nids, si c'est un enlèvement, ce genre de choses-là. Merci à tous ceux qui sont passés ce soir, et du coup, à demain. Bonne soirée tout le monde. Salut, salut.